Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I got my hat on, a little shy. Usually you just get my hands. Guess what? Today I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful small trinket dish. Oh, and then I paint them with the Liquid-X pouring medium. They turn out so beautiful. I'll show you one. Okay. Ta-da! Isn't that pretty? You want to make one, right? Yeah, you do. I'm going to show you how to make one. And you can also make them this, form, which is really pretty too. But today, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful little bowl. Okay, let's get started. Okay, bring my camera down so y'all can see well. And go ahead and put these little lovelies over to the side. And let's get our clay, which I have underneath this drawer here, all ready to go. Doesn't look very ready, does it? But it is all ready. I gave it a good old knead and all that good stuff, and then put it in this little bag so we can start. Put that back there. Okay. Now, as everybody, well, maybe not. If you've never seen me before, or you're not a subscriber, or you don't watch me, I try. One of the main things that I do is I try not to touch the clay too much. I do most of the kneading and working the clay using saran wrap, which is why it's a little bit tangled up in there. But so it's ready to go. It is without me putting hands on it, So there we go, and it's in a nice little clump. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll it out, and then I'll show you how we get the bowl. Now, use wax paper. I've seen people use the tiles. I tried the tiles, but they didn't work for me. Also, I seen somebody on glass surface. Didn't work for me either. Stuck. So, if that's you, you run into that problem. Wax paper, best friend. Okay, just like making a pie, basically, is what we're gonna do. All right, let's get back down to our project. Right there. Okay, so this has wax paper. Placing wax paper here. I'm putting on my specs because, I'm an old lady. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to roll this out to the correct size and width. Some people use popsicle sticks on each side so that to know, where they want to stop as far as the thickness of the clay. I really don't do that. But anyway, I do turn and go the other direction, and I roll from the middle and out, just like I would make a homemade pie. In fact, it reminds me of my grandmother. Now, when you're using wax paper, it's easy to, especially in the beginning, since I don't touch it and stuff, it's easy to get stuck. Like this is just about too thin, so keep an eye on that. And I like to keep an eye on any kind of cracking and things like that. Very, very thin on the edges kind of thing. Because I didn't start out with a ball, so that's why I probably should have rolled it all up in a nice ball and then started. But I don't do things always right. Backwards. Okay. Then I'm putting some new wax paper on it and doing some more rolling. We're almost to where we want to be. Turn, and probably need to change the wax paper underneath, and I think we're about there where we want to be. So let's flip that over. Yeah, see, I knew that was good. I had a good feeling, didn't I? So you just have, wax paper is cheap. Have them ready and just keep on with your project. Alright, I think that is pretty good. Okay. Now what we do is we grab the bowl. This is going to be our size of our bowl. Okay? And it's going to sit inside here to give it that concave look. You know how it's concave? It sat in there and dried, and as air dry clay dries, it shrinks, okay? Alright, so we've got this where we want it here. Let's take the top paper off and let's get to placing our bowl on there and getting yourself your scalpel, a knife. I've even seen people use, what are those called? Like bobbin pins or safety pins, anything sharp. Kitchen knives I've seen. I'm not doing a very good job, I'll tell you. I don't know, maybe my blade is extremely acting like it's extremely dull. Okay, well we'll see what we get here. I don't know exactly. How much? There we go. Okay. Now we're going to remove. Yeah, my scalpel definitely is dull. That's for sure. Make sure to keep your clay. That'll be good for another project. And I can tell, yeah, look at that. So it grabbed a hold of the paper. So all you gotta do is take that paper off. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna clean up the edges. I stretched it a little. Well, it just did not get cut very well. And that's my fault. Alright, so it's an easy fix. Very easy. Just get you another piece of your wax paper and just go ahead and lay it on there. There we go. And then just follow the line. I think it was that's what it was. It was a cellophane that I had wrapped on the bowl that was stopping this from being able to cut so nice. See how nice of a cut that is? That's why I was kind of surprised. I think it's because of the, like I said, the saran wrap. I pre-wrapped it, and I usually don't. I didn't know it was going to cause that, but it's not a big deal. All things are fixable in crafting. You're supposed to be having fun. I am. This is going to be another beautiful bowl. I gave one to a friend of mine yesterday. She was very excited to get it. So I gotta make some more. My friends, my family, they're liking them. And I want some. I like them too. There we go. Alright, well, let's see here. Still edge there. There we go. Yeah. Better. Okay, let's get this other clay that I've put to the side and stick it in some. It's a good idea, guys. Always, save that extra clay. And a good way to do it is a good old plastic wrap. It keeps it really fresh and ready to use. And if I feel like it's a little dry, sometimes I just put a little bit of water in there. Just kind of wet it a little bit. And don't let your cellophane get all tangled up like me. And wrap it back up. Try to. There we go. Okay. That's what I mean when I condition my clay with the cellophane. That's what I do. That way it's not on my hands. Okay. Let's get back to this baby. That is pretty. I wanted to see what the other side looked like as well. And clear out some of the stuff that needed cut, that didn't get cut. Yeah, okay, very nice. It's nice and smooth. Let me come in here. Looks like a little bit of nail mark. I must have accidentally got my nail in there. So take a little water. Water's your friend, but it also can be your enemy. So don't go overboard with the water. If you can straighten things out with your hands or a scraper. I need to get my scraper out. I usually just use my hands. But they do have a scraper that you can scrape. And it, really makes a nice smooth surface. Or if there's any tiny cracks and stuff like that. Okay, this little dish is looking beautiful. I was trying to think of, and I'm trying to think of where it is, because I wanted to put a heart and make an impression. No, I don't. You know what? Let's just leave it. Let's see. What do I point at? Think. First of all, I know I want a hole in case I want to hang it. Just in case. You never know. Okay, we've got our bowl ready, okay, and I put the cellophane in here. That's going to help me lift it out after it's completely dry. Probably will take 48 hours. And then we'll get to painting it. And it'll turn out this size, and I'm going to use that kind of a paint pour on it. That's why I decided not to put any pattern. I did make some with patterns on it. So gently put it on in your bowl. And gravity is your best friend. Just be real gentle at this stage, okay? I didn't even have to do my edges. They were extremely smooth. So there'll be very little sanding that's going to be needed, which is cool. Alright, see there? It's going down. All you have to do is be a little patient. Because it does, you know, this cellophane's going to lift it right out when it's dry. Oh, that's good. I got another. I wanted a deeper bowl too. That other one's a little shallow. So this is making me very happy. I'm loving the way it's just going ahead and giving me that bowl, that deep bowl. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's going to be so good. I am so happy. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, fit perfect. This will dry so nice. And then we're going to use that Liquidex. And we're going to have another beautiful bowl. I'm going to keep going. I've got 2 more I want to make tonight. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you guys learned something. Subscribe. I always say that. It's the same old spiel. I really need subscribers on my channel. You know, I can do a lot of things. So just maybe put suggestions of what you'd like to see me make. Okay? Maybe you'd like to see me make a big bowl like this one. This one's a big old bowl. Right out of air dry clay. Isn't that pretty? And then I put a stencil and different things in there. Okay, and I'm gonna have a butterfly on it. Oh, it's still in the making. Just like sticking that bee on there. I mean, just made it, didn't it? There's just a little bee there. I put them out on my counter, put some like little tiny sticker bars and things like that on these little plates and stuff. It's just fun. All right. Thank you so much again for joining me. Subscribe. That way you're notified when I upload another video. And hit the little notification bell. It's all free, by the way. You don't have to be paying anything to watch or subscribe. And maybe I can teach you something. Maybe you enjoy me. Maybe you don't. Have a great day. Love everybody. God bless.